Welcome to Season 2, Episode 10 of ChrisCast. Today we're going to talk about slow jogging, my relationship to it, what it is, why I'm so proud, and why this is so exciting. It's right after this little bit of advertisement, so stay tuned. Thank you for being here. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's where I started my podcast. It's where I edited my podcast. It's where I put sound design into my podcast. And it's where I monetize my podcast. And it's from where I share my podcast to every single other podcast platform. It's the place that I decided is the easiest and best place for me to podcast. Thank you. Check it out. So, as a kid, I didn't run a lot, and then I got into ROTC, JROTC in high school, and got really into shape through PT and long runs with the other guys on the team, and then I joined wrestling, and I did a lot of running then, and then I had a knee injury from a guy doing a single leg from a guy sitting on my knee during a single leg takedown. And then after I recovered, I took up running as a serious thing and did a little bit of competition, not winning or anything, but, doing a lot of 5Ks, 10Ks, things like that. I even wore a t-shirt advertising the chiropractor that helped get my knee back into shape after that wrestling injury. I took it all the way through high school, and then I really was into it in college and joined the rowing team, and actually it benefited me a lot that I was pretty fit, and been running off and on my entire life. However, I'm really heavy right now, extremely overweight, and even a few years ago I was like that, and I took up running, and I realized that I was running at between 13 and 16 minute miles, which is really slow, and a lot of the times I would be DFL, dead effing last, and it didn't bother me. In fact, I felt it was pretty cool. So I started a running blog called rnnr.us, not really spending that much time with it, and embraced the suck. Really embraced the fact that I was a slow runner. And then slow running became, you know what, I'm a jogger. And so I took up what I called slow jogging. Unbeknownst to me, an amazing old Japanese man named Dr. Hiroki Tanaka and a Polish woman living in Japan named Magdalena Jakowska, they wrote a book called Slow Jogging. And it is a book you can get on Amazon, and it is basically all about learning to embrace the slow jog, the slow run. It's really cool, and I will read you a little bit about it. And you would be so surprised how slow and how considered it is. But I'll tell you a secret about it later. The name of the book is called Slow Jogging, Lose Weight, Stay Healthy, and Have Fun with Science-Based Natural Running. And here is... So, Hiroki Tanaka is a professor at Fukuoka University in Japan and the founder and director of the Fukuoka University Institute for Physical Activity. Currently, he is the director of the Japanese Academic Running Society and an advisor to the Asahi Running Shoe Company. Tanaka lives in Fukuoka, Japan. I'm going to look at that. Asahi Running Shoe Company. It is amazing. And I was so into the whole idea of running, and now it's all relative, right? So it basically says that you should run slow enough and with quick enough cadence that you always can breathe, talk, and smile. And as we know from any type of heart rate running strategy, as your strength, endurance, and fitness improve, your definition of slow jogging, your definition of being able to maintain a smile, a happy face, a conversational tone is going to increase. When you just start, you might be, going as slow as possible, actually. But when you become an accomplished slow jogger, you will probably run or jog a little bit faster. One of the things I found funny is that when I slow jogged naturally, first of all, it really bummed out my ex-girlfriend Betsy, because she was a much quicker jogger than I was, and she would run up ahead, wait for me, and I would just be what I called zombie shuffle. I'd be zombie shuffling, and I was very often passed by people walking. I was often passed by women pushing their children in prams, and it never bothered me. I would just be bopping along, and it made me very happy, and I'm going to be returning to that now. I've been walking almost exclusively because, as you'll learn about me, I've had some health concerns and health issues and issues with AFib, and arrhythmia and all those kinds of fun things. But now I feel like I'm at the point where I could get back into slow jogging, especially since I was recently completely and utterly inspired by a 74-year-old brand new member of my of the very first and only successful Reddit subreddit that I've ever created. Back in 2017, I created a subreddit called Slow Jogging. It's reddit.com/r/slow jogging. And it was years later, back in 2019, a bunch of people rushed to it. I gave mod access to everybody. And now slow_jogger is a 75-year-old dude who found us. And you know what he does? He goes to the mall and he has a cane and he just shuffles right along, and he's posting and he's being supported there, and he inspires me. I just turned 50. He's 25 years older than me, and he's rocking out with a cane, not cool alpine sticks, but literally an old man cane. And he actually says that by shuffling along, it's easier for him to move around, and he feels more secure and stable than he does walking. And if you go to Reddit right now and look up slow jogging and scroll down, you'll be able to see it. Actually, the fact that Reddit has a sub based on slow jogging that I created and am a moderator for, is actually one of my bucket. I get to check off something in my bucket list. Anyway, everybody on the sub, they've embraced the slow jog. It's actually an entirely different strategy for running. I've got a very stuffy nose today, so sorry if it sounds terrible. Let me see if I can go ahead and if I can read something about it here. Until recently unknown outside of Japan, now gaining more and more popularity worldwide, slow jogging is an exercise method elaborated by Professor Hiroaki Tanaka. The term slow jogging was chosen for emphasis that even though we are talking about a sport traditionally associated with moving fast, slow can be a perfectly good way to do it. It is an efficient, healthier, and pain-free approach to running for all ages and lifestyles. The key is what we call Niko Niko pace. In Japanese, Niko Niko means smile. Unlike traditional training that require concentration and effort, slow jogging is more like taking a walk at the intensity light enough to enjoy conversation or, if by yourself, to just smile. For most beginners, it means jogging at a walking pace. But slow jogging is not just about the pace, it's also an injury-free running technique, allowing safe beginning and efficient progress. It's the natural and gentle forefoot landing and small steps at high cadency. So, yeah, let's listen to the video. I'll just let you listen to it. I'm sorry about this. This is all kind of exploration for me. And we'll see if we can make it understood. You're so fast. Do you really love running? Well, for health, it would be nice to lose a bit of weight. In that case, you don't need to run that fast. Slow jogging will work just fine. It's running really, really slow. I've been doing it just now. Actually, jogging at walking speed is just right. Want to give it a try? Okay, let's look at your running form. Can you run slowly a bit for me? Okay, so you've been landing on your heels. Heels? The shoes you're wearing make you land on your heels. These shoes here, thin soles are what you're looking for. Now walk on the spot. That's right, you're not landing on your heels, are you? You see, it's natural. Where do you land? On the balls of your foot? Yes, somewhere in the middle. Not on the toes, right? Not on the toes. That's the natural way. Now try jumping. Yes, jump. Where do you land? Same place, right? Correct, yes. It helps minimize the landing shock during running. It's called soft landing. And keep your steps short. Straighten your back. Imagine a telegraph pole from the top of your head to the ball of your feet. There is no need to run fast, slowly, slowly. You shouldn't be running out of breath. Smile. Don't draw on your chin. Keep your head up and look at the road ahead. And chat. If you cannot talk, it means you're running too fast. Yeah, that's it. Tap, tap, tap. Do not kick. Do not kick. Tap, tap, tap. It's like jumping, correct. So how do we know our Niko Niko? It's easy when you use the Borg scale. Look here. The RPE should be between 10 and 12. Rate of perceived exertion. It should be between 10 and 12, which is light. For beginners, we recommend to jog for 1 minute and walk for 30 seconds. And repeat. You can do it several times a day, just a bit at a time. Try it anytime, anywhere. Be conscious about small steps and pitch. Point 1. Point 2. Keep your back straight. Point 3. Relax your shoulders. Your arms should move naturally. Point 4. Breathe naturally. Point 5. Slightly raise your chin and look far ahead of you. Point 6. Be conscious about forefoot landing. Point 7. Do not kick the ground. I'll link to this video in the show notes. Sorry about the stuffy nose. To find out, read our book on slow jogging, published in English last year. You can also look for Slow Jogging and like us on Facebook.
Happy slow jogging, everyone. Bye-bye.
Wasn't that fun? Anyway, I'll let you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop by Slow Jogging subreddit on Reddit, and I will see you there. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, Season 2, Episode 10 of ChrisCast. My name's Chris Abraham. You can find me at chrisabraham.com. You can find me at facebook.com/chrisabraham. You can find me at youtube.com/chrisabraham. You can find me at twitter.com/chrisabraham. You can find me on a boat. You can find me on a moat. You can find me on a goat. You can find me in a tote. You can especially find me in a tote. I'm bag obsessed, but we'll go into that later. If you want to email me, I'm at chris@gerr.is or chris@abraham.su. SU is Soviet Union domain because the entire world is devoted to Abraham, the prophet. Fata Abraham, and so the only godless people, godless enough to not care about Abraham, were the Soviets. So I was able to score abraham.su. You can text me at +1 202 352 5051. Thank you, and subscribe and come back. Talk to you soon.